In less than 2 weeks, Manny Pacquiao will be taking on a fighter bigger and a lot younger than he is. But Team Pac-Man seems to be confident, especially as training camp starts to wind down.
Chris Algieri is a fighter on the rise. At 30 years old, the American stands 4 inches taller than Pacquiao and boasts an undefeated record, including an impressive win against Ruslan Provodnikov. Still, Team Pacquiao remains confident.
Well, Jerry's not a perfect fighter. He talks like he is. He has a master's degree in something. Manny has a master's degree in knocking people out. He's stepping up weighing class. He's in way over his head, I feel, and I love Manny. We've had a great training camp. From day one, he's been explosive, and he's 100% ready right now.
Speaking of which, you say he's 100%. The fight is less than 2 weeks away. What's the process like from now until the fight?
Right now, I gotta be careful not to overdo it with Manny and overtrain him. So I'm cutting back on rounds. We did 12 rounds on our peak day, and tomorrow we'll box 8 rounds, and then 6, and then 4. Then we'll be done, and just kind of maintaining it until then. So I'm going to slow him down quite a bit, and he's already at weight. He has no problem with that. He's really, really motivated for this fight. I haven't seen him this excited about training. He's very explosive. He does have 1 knockdown in his training camp so far, and maybe one more make me a little happier.
There's been interviews, and Manny has already talked about stuff after this fight. As a trainer, do you want him to start thinking about things after this fight, or do you want him to keep focused until the Algieri fight?
It's very, very difficult to keep rumors away from fighters and athletes and so forth, so they get to hear about it and they get excited about it and so forth. But once he's in the gym, it's all Algieri. That's all we think about in here. And outside of the gym a little bit, you hear about Mayweather or this guy or that guy, or playing in the NBA. So there's a lot of rumors out there, but sometimes they're not true. So there's nothing really to think about until you win this fight, because you need a win here to go on to the bigger and better things.
I'm expecting for this fight a young Manny Pacquiao style, throwing a lot of punches, and then head movement, quick side movement. So I'm expecting of that. That's what we're doing in training.
Now, marami nagsasabi na this fight will be easy, mga 6 rounds or less. May chance ba na medyo overconfident heading into the fight against Algieri?
I'm not thinking about that. What I'm thinking right now is to focus and make sure that I'm 100% conditioned in the fight. And I don't want to underestimate my opponent.
You've been so famous and so accurate with your predictions. What's your prediction for this fight?
Well, he's a little bit durable. He does take a pretty good shot, but the speed's going to overwhelm him. And, my money's on under 6.
The place of Manny Pacquiao in boxing history has been cemented. And on November 23 of this year, we'll find out how that legacy of the Pac-Man will continue.